Okay, so we're doing our downstay. I'm not gonna film the entire time, but we have built up to 30 minutes with plenty of distractions from me even sitting down. Good stay. So building up a downstay, you see that the leash is on. I would have this session planned. You don't want to do a downstay when you plan on cooking your main dinner, or you have guests coming in, or there's a lot of construction or noise outside. You do a downstay when you're teaching it in a quiet environment with a plan and no other distractions that will take you away from the stay. After you've got a good down and you can walk around with the leash in your hand and move around, then you can drop the leash, but only then. So I should be able to walk around, sit in chairs with the leash in my hand, and still have my dog stay. Then I can add distractions, but the leash is in my hand or on the ground. It's in my hand is what I hope you said. If it's on the ground, your timing would be off and consistent, clear communication would not exist. You've got to teach them that downstay means with distractions, dogs walking around. So that's the first level. The second level is then once I can achieve all the distractions, people walking in the door, a door opening and shutting, that's usually a trigger to get the dog up. And they still stay. And I would have done that already with the leash in my hand at the door. Now I'm to the next level. That doesn't mean the dog knows a downstay in every place you go with all distractions. Usually what happens is they know the downstay. Bear, get out of there. And just like me interrupting right there, we've worked hard to get up to this kind of level of stay. But if I went to a restaurant, that would be a new environment, a new distraction. So you would start all over again. Leash in your hand, practice during low distraction, not a big restaurant, not a lot of people. Like I go to Mellow Mushroom, they have an outdoor patio, we practice our commands. Then you would start to get a little bit advanced where you could have more distractions, maybe more people with dogs, but you have to build up to that. So far we're already gonna hit 3 minutes and there's been a lot of distraction. Good girl. We either have one command that gets her up to walk with us or one command that tells her she's done, which is the BREAK. But we're not done. I'm gonna continue once I stop the video. Good girl, because she can do a 30-minute downstay. Now, becoming out of sight is the next level. That's definitely has to be done when you can get a good downstay. Out of sight and successful, and I do it multiple times, then I'm going to take that to me just walking in a bedroom or another room. Good stay. Out of sight. So remember, you don't walk from this room, leave a dog in a downstay, walk into another room. That's setting them up for failure. You got to do it where you have gradually taken the steps to each level. And then when you go out in public, it's not the same thing for them, just like it isn't for us or our kids. A different environment with high excitability means our training level has to be prepared for that. Our reward system has to be prepared for that. So your value of treats should go to a higher level. Sometimes if you're going to a park, you're going to be where there's a lot of other dogs, like Tractor Supply. You want to walk in there with your treat pouch, ask for commands. It's really you only have a few options when training a dog. Either commands with reward method, commands with praise, which that's not going to be a high drive in high situations of distraction, and remote collars, which I don't recommend to be the first thing you go to. You need to actually get the foundation for the dog established so that they get to know exactly what's expected of them before you would ever use a remote collar. All right, guys, be good humans. We got work to still do. Like it, and if you do, please let us know.